Apologize.
There's a sparkle in your eyes. I feel the warmth of your skin. Just the touch of your hand makes me do love. It's a smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. I'm in a better place.
All right. Well, welcome to Put It All on Red. I'm so excited about tonight's show. We just want to have a little bit of fun. We're going to be talking about dating 2024. I tried to bring some single guys, but I brought some guys who are already in the run. So they already took it, but they got some experience now. So they coming and they with it. I got Mr. MJ Walker, my nephew. I got Mr. 180. This is a great all together guy. He's showing up and showing out. I got Miss Tashika. She said, "Hey, I'm down with it, baby." She said, "Because I'm back outside and I'm trying to figure out how to get outside." Okay,
Literally.
Now, guys, before we get started, I'm gonna go ahead and check in with you because I hear Mr. 180. He say, "Look, I ain't coming here to argue tonight."
No.
He gave my nephew some advice. He said, "Nephew, don't be on the couch tonight." But I did say, ain't no couch sleeping tonight. We ain't finna make y'all have to backpedal. Y'all ain't gotta walk light or none of that. Ain't nobody gonna get whooped. We ain't gonna do no check-ins on y'all. Y'all gonna be okay and make it through tonight. So I want to know how you guys feeling. How you feeling, Miss Tashika? Since you the woman, you're the woman on the panel tonight.
I'm misseasoned. I'm not trying to take what's his name? What's the brother's name? Latruth's girlfriend's name is seasoned, but I'm seasoned up in this piece. But I'm okay. I'm under the fan. Okay. Y'all may see me get up and put it back on. So I'm just a little older.
All right.
But other than that, I'm fine. I'm thanking God to be alive and to be here, and honestly to express how I feel in today's world as far as this topic is concerned. So thank you for the invite.
All right. Well, thank you for joining me.
Yes.
All right. Now I'm going to hand it over to my guys. And somebody said, where everybody from? So now, Tashika, Miss Tashika, where are you from?
I live in Fontana, California. I'm in Southern California.
Okay. All right.
Yes. I'm an hour outside of Los Angeles. These are little towns like how Atlanta has Duluth, Conyers. It's just outside. So we are a suburb of Los Angeles. So I'm about an hour out from Los Angeles.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, welcome.
Thank you. Where are you from?
You can't tell from the accent, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
I'm in Dallas, but I'm actually.
Oh, wonderful. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So welcome. All right. Now I'm gonna let my nephew go ahead and introduce himself.
Oh, y'all know why is this your boy MJ Skywalker. First of all, I want to say, Auntie, appreciate you for letting me pull up again because I got my own podcast, the Unhinged podcast, over on my channel, and we be cutting up, and Auntie be coming and hang out with us a lot. So we be up there cutting up. I appreciate you. And I'm from Florida, true Florida boy. Like an hour away from Tampa. And no matter what anybody tell you, we don't want you here in Florida. Please go back to wherever you came from.
All right. Welcome. Now I have my boy, Mr. 180.
What's going on, everybody? I got to do it because I got to make sure it's really me. I'm not an AI. It's your boy, Mr. 180. Y'all already know what time it is. I'm in Texas. I'm in Central Texas. I'm going to put it like that. I'm in Central Texas. I'm grateful to be here. It has been a long week. but we are making it. We're making it. And I thank you so much for having me. I'm excited about tonight. And yeah, so I'm here for all of what we're gonna talk about.
All right, all right. Okay. Well, for me, I'm excited. And as my nephew said, I love some giggles. I love some laughs. So this is going to be a little light, but something people need to hear because what I've figured out is a woman that a lot of people don't know how to date. And I don't care if it was 10 years
Mm.
ago or 20 years ago, 5 years. They really don't know even how to date. They don't even have a idea what dating is. So I even said dating and mating because some people don't even know. They really don't. They feel like, you have some guys, they feel like if they buy you dinner, that means sex. But that ain't dating.
Mm.
So now, but I'm gonna start off the baby steps, right? That's jumping all the way in the water. But I'm gonna start off this baby steps because I see everybody's mouth like I'm being quiet right quick. So
No, wait. So you gonna go baby steps, but can we jump on that real quick? Like you can't just like so
I'll let y'all go ahead and jump on it because
because I
I
see
see
MJ looking. I see
I
MJ
see
looking.
Hey,
So
I had two questions. So what is streaming at so I can share it with my peoples first off?
okay. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go on YouTube.
So y'all
Um,
tap in, hit that like button, hit that share button, turn on those post notifications. I'm sorry, y'all. This is what I do for a living, so I got to do what I do best. Y'all turn on those
Right.
post notifications. Go follow our girl, Miss Roberta, the Tool Lady. Make sure that y'all tap in, tap in, tap in. Hit that share button. Tell everybody that we are on the air. Okay, so now we got that part out the way. I gotta definitely ask. I want to know. So
our
you
Facebook
say
too.
that.
Now.
Say that again.
I said Facebook too.
Facebook as well. Facebook, YouTube, all
Uh-huh.
of the likes. Let people know that we're on the air. So you're telling me a two-piece and a biscuit doesn't mean that I score a goal.
At
That's
all. Not at all.
Right. Not even if it's a
What was you
special
going to
score.
score with that? The question is, what's the score?
So does it matter how much I spend? The
No, but what
score?
is that score with that two piece and a biscuit?
It does, if it's a two-piece or if it's a steak dinner.
That look, that's when you're dating already, because you're just going to get something to eat. But when you're
So
just
we
meeting
talking the
someone, that means apps. That just means
so
we
we on the
got a
first
snack.
date or we on a multiple date? Where are we at in this dating pool we're talking here?
No,
I'm talking about
no,
just starting the day. Say
no.
I pulled you up off of plenty of fish. We go have
If
Plenty of
you on
fish. That's
plenty of
the
fish,
dating app.
if you
I'm
on
not
plenty
on
of
dating
fish,
app.
you know what it is.
I'm
If
not
you
on
on
dating
plenty of
apps.
fish,
What's on Plenty of Fish?
if you on
Mr.
plenty of
180.
fish,
What's on there? I don't do dating apps. So what's on there? What's
I
going
don't know.
on?
I've been married for 5 years. I haven't
No,
done
you
a
said, but
dating
if
app
it's
in a
Plenty
long
of Fish,
time,
you know
but
what it is.
I believe, yeah, I
about
do know what Plenty of Fish is. Plenty of Fish
Okay.
is a dating app, and I feel like if you're on a dating app, you know
Mm-hmm.
what it is. Especially late night dating apps, Plenty of Fish, all the, you know what it is. We all grown. It is what it is. If that's how I feel. That's why I've
okay.
never done dating apps. Because if you're on a dating app, you know what it is. We ain't here just to. Yeah, we might want to. You might have a couple people that want to get to know you, but you need to ask that question. Like with me, I want to know what your intentions are. That's just me. Okay, what's your intentions? What do you want? Let's go straight to the point. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my wife, what's your intentions? Like my wife will tell you, it's no secret with us. I told my wife I was trying to smash something. You know what I'm saying? I was
Is that
trying to
what you
smash.
said?
My wife, me and my wife,
Wait,
we've been
from
married
the
for 5 years.
beginning, though? Wait, for real, from the beginning, that's what you said.
When I met my wife, I wanted to take her out, maybe get to know her, but
Right.
I was on the road. I'm a whole musician. I was a whole entertainer. Like, bro, what's up with you? We can see if it gets somewhere. I didn't expect it to get where it's at. I'm glad that she held her ground. You know, like I told her, we can go to the Four Seasons and we can chill, Netflix and chill.
Still
Less
smash.
Netflix, more of the chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Is
But
this
that's
how it
just me.
is?
I'm a different breed,
Okay.
you know. But she didn't let me get the Four Seasons, and before you know it, I fell in love with the different, and that got her a ring. That got her a ring, and she been rocking with me, you know. 5 years later, she got this big house, big cars, big, she be holding it down. But let's be real. For me, when you on a dating app, the thing is, people want to get on a dating app and act like they going to go find their soulmate. You ain't find no soulmate on date. Just from a man's point of view, I'm getting on a dating app to try to date plenty of fish, plenty of people.
That's where you met your wife, on a dating app?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
I'm asking that because the way
I've
you're
never
saying
been on a dating app.
Oh, okay, me either. I'm just saying that the way you're saying it is like that's how
But
you
if
met her. And
when I
you
hear
want to
people
smash, and then you took her to the Four Seasons, and then
no, I didn't take her to the Four Seasons. Listen, see that's number one.
No, I heard you. I'm being silly because that's how it sounds to me.
No. Like,
I'm just being silly.
For me, I met my wife at an event. You know what I'm saying? I was working, she was working, and we was stuck in a situation where we were super close to each other. And I spoke that thing. I said, after this, we're gonna be married. Why you gonna be wanting to marry me, girl? And it wasn't no sexual stuff or nothing. We were just sitting there chilling. I was just making her laugh. But like I told her before we got married, I just wanted to date you. We was in California. You know what I'm saying? My wife from Cali, I'm from Cali. And I just, I grew up in Texas. I lived in Texas. So I told her straight up, like, before we got married, like, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna take you on a date, maybe try to smash the gas. You know what I'm saying? If we see each other again, Let's have some fun. You know what I'm saying? You didn't want no relationship. I didn't want no relationship. But now we here. And now 5 years later, it's been working. So that's my 2 cents on it. But do I feel like if I was to take you on a date, should I smash or should I score? I don't know. Like, how does that work?
A date means that you get to get the cookies. I don't care if it's Four Seasons. I don't care Master. I don't care. It's Chart House, wherever we went. Mr. Childs, and you think because you took me on a dinner date, you're supposed to smash? Is that the thinking today? Is my question. That's my question.
Well, for the young guys I've spoken with about it, probably, but it's 2024 because, like, let's be real, it's 2024. Everything is sexualized. Everything is you go eat ice cream, it's sexualized. Everything that you do. So everything on TV. You can't even listen to music now. It don't matter what genre you in. Everything is so sexualized. So I believe they've gotten so open to sex. Back in the day, that was a sacred thing. Grandma and grandpa never talked about what they was doing. Now, grandma and grandpa is 45 years old. You know what I'm saying? So
damn, and I'm older than grandma and grandpa. It's all bad for me. Can't stop to get it. Hell, I don't even have no grandkids. So yeah, it's just a wrap. Okay, I'm just listening.
I don't believe.
I
don't believe just because I took you on a date, that means that we smash. Now, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people might not agree with me. Lord, forgive me. I do believe that has something to do with the dating world before you get married. Test all the gears. I'm gonna say it like that. Before you you need to click it into all the gears. That's just me. And I'm the PK. So if any of the I am a PK. So y'all go tell my dad I said it, but the Lord bless me. But I believe that you do need to make sure that thing can click into the fifth gear, because you might be going in sixth gear. And that thing don't click all the way up there. I do believe you need to test drive the car before, you know what I'm saying, you make your purchase.
Definitely before a lifetime commitment, but not over no chicken dinner or because we went out to dinner.
But what if that's all I can afford? What if that's all I can afford is a chicken dinner?
If that's all you can afford, then you're going to have to afford it about 10, 5, most 7, 10, 11 times before I just decide to have sex with you because of a chicken dinner.
But what if we at churches or Popeyes and we enjoying each other's conversation? We just having a good time. We don't win. Popeyes might be my favorite restaurant. We there the third time. You laughing, laughing at all my jokes, rubbing my bald head, and then boom, before you know it, you rub the bald head. You get that hug at the arch of your back, and then now so you saying it matters where we take you? So if we went to
Can I ask your age group and your wife's age group? And you don't have to say your age, but are you in your 20s, your
Oh no,
30s,
I don't
40s?
mind saying no. I'm in my 30s. I'm mid 30s.
Okay. And she is too?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That
Okay.
might make a difference. I'm 25 years older than y'all, so that is not gonna work for me. Not at all.
But I
Yeah.
got uncles that's 25 years older than me, and they still trying to get it in.
Oh, those, there's some out there. Now, there's some out there. They with it. They with it.
But
I'm
what I'm
not
trying to
mad at
ask
that.
you is,
I
so
passed the
is it?
baton.
But my question for you is it the place that the date is at, or is it just like I
No,
need
it's
to know?
that because you took me out on a date that's what you expect.
I
That's
don't
the thing. It's
expect
not where
that,
you took
no.
me.
But
We could have
eventually,
went to the park. We could have went to the beach. We could have had a picnic outside. We could have did anything and got the 2-piece. But because you took me on a date and we're having that attraction, you think that that's supposed to happen on the first date?
I didn't say the first date. No, no.
You said you should smash because you got a 2-piece.
No, I'm asking. I didn't know. Now,
Yeah.
He was just
no,
saying that he keep it.
no.
I was clean up. He was saying that
Help me out now.
basically, I did bring the internet in. There's
Okay.
a lot of today's dating pool. There's a lot of today's world. Now I'm not an internet dater, to be honest with you. I don't have any of that at all. But I do know a lot of people. I even know people who've gotten married off the
Off the internet. Yeah.
and
Off
I
these
have
apps.
and I have friends who date off of the apps, but I'm learning as well. I'll say that tonight. I'm learning.
Can I say this? Like now, what I've seen, especially when it comes to the reason why I don't knock the internet dating, because let's be real, where's there to go hang out and meet people with all the COVID and all the shootings and all this? Some people are scared to go to public places and meet people. You know, like where are people meeting people these days? Like back in the day, you used to go out. Well, I used to go out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know what I'm saying? So, but
Sunday, Monday,
now 4 kids later, I'm in bed. When she be sending me 8, it started at 8. I'm like, okay, let me get some coffee so I can make it till 10. You know what I'm saying? So where are they going to meet up at these days? Can I ask that question?
Well, I think it's still the regular places, still at stores and places that you're out. People are out. I met people at stores. I met people at different places.
Gas station, grocery store. I personally have met quality men or quality people that I would want to be in their company with, not necessarily date or marry, traveling. However, my son is grown now. I'm newly divorced about a year, and now I feel like I've been in a cave. So all this stuff that's going on, like you said, a 2-piece and the app and all this, I'm like, oh, I feel like, Lord, clutch my pearls. I don't know this life, So that's the only reason I'm asking, because I'm like, is that for real? Like, that's how everybody meet up now? I'm just asking for real. I'm not being funny. But yeah, no.
Yeah, a lot of people are. A lot of them are online, and
But you're right. I have clients. I'm a hairstylist, and I have clients, and you're right. They meet online. They've met some of the guys who come in there. Some of my barbers, because I wear my hair bald. I wear everything. I'm a hairdresser. I wear it bald and this, and they met some barbers, and they done kicked it with them. I'm like, oh my God, you kicked it with my barber? Oh, I'm doing this. Like, oh my God, when did you do that? Oh, Tawana, you went to the bathroom and this. I'm like, what is going on? So I am for real oblivious. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm oblivious. Like, this is what's happening today.
Right.
That's all.
Well, just like he said, everything is kind of sexualized around us. A lot of the music that we hear, I'm gonna get the bag. He want me to sit on his face. He gonna pay me money. I mean, and really the honest part about it. Now we're all mature and I think pretty critical thinkers here. Mm-hmm. But out of all honesty, you got young people who don't really think critical with that. They don't really know that it's just lyrics, or that's just something they're saying. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking more of, I'm going to get the bag. This is what I'm doing, and this, more city girl. The city
And
girls.
the internet has let these parents let their kids listen to that. Because I'm with little Kim. I mean, I used to be scared of the hey, but I was grown. It was in my car. I didn't have a child. I wasn't married. My kid would never listen, not with me. But these parents let their kids listen to this stuff. I'm like, are you kidding
me? And they
so
praise
it's not what they're saying. It's a time and space. Right. Back in the day, my parents and my grandparents used to have card parties and domino parties and stuff. And we would have the kids had to go in the room. We couldn't be out there listening to that. Yeah, they were saying all that raunchy stuff. Everybody was living it, but you just didn't expose your whole kids and family to that. And now it's just whatever. They listening to it in the car. The kids can recite this. Can't barely say their ABCs, but they know this song. Right. It's amazing. Right. I am amazed.
Now I'm gonna go ahead and let's go ahead and give my nephew an opportunity to say something, because he got his
own. Y'all think they said, MJ, do you think that gender roles matter in 2024?
Yeah, absolutely. I think everything is a balance. So I think that in certain aspects, especially as men, bro, if you ask a woman for her number, be prepared to take her out to somewhere at least decent. You know what I'm saying? Unless she's like, I want to take you on a first date. If she's adamant about taking you out on the first date to be different, cool, then let her take you out. But like, bro, be a gentleman. I still believe in being a gentleman. Ask her out. Make an effort to take her somewhere nice. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be expensive. So I'll say this. Correct. Ask a woman on a date, be prepared to pay, and take her somewhere thoughtful. It doesn't have to be expensive, but at least be thoughtful. So you can do something as simple as, hey, they got a taco truck festival. Let's go to the taco truck and walk around and go to a food truck festival where you can taste food all around the world or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You pay $10 to get into the food festival. You pay $25 for your food, and boom, you just had a nice date for under $50. And nobody's really tripping about, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this broke behind it. You know what I'm saying? If she don't want the type of females that don't want to do that, then obviously that's somebody that you don't need to be with. But I think that one of the biggest aspects is just be thoughtful about what you're doing instead of worrying about money.
How do you know if you are dating someone, actions or words?
You need to listen to them. And T, I'll tell you this, right? For Mr. 180, I'm gonna tell you, if you ask a woman out, right, and she tell you she want to go to a specific restaurant, at that point you have just put a price tag on the cat. So you taking me to Mr. Childs and Ruth Chris? Oh, so your cat, the price on that cat is Mr. Child and Ruth Chris. Okay. You just put a price on it. If you telling me that if you recommending expensive restaurants, you putting the price on it. Okay. You put a price on it right there. And that's all you want from me is to take you out, and so what we doing after? Because that's the first thing I want about. What we doing after? What we doing after we go to get something to eat? And especially if she order like the surf and turf, the lobster and the shrimp,
the whole thing. You not one or the other. He said surf and the turf.
Listen, my girl last year took me out for my birthday. Right, she took me out for my birthday. We went to Capitol Grill. Right, I wanted to go to Capitol Grill. She took me out for my birthday. So as I ordered my steak, I ordered a ribeye. Right, she leaned over and she said, "You know what date stand for?" I said, "What?" She said, "DAT, dick at the end. Since you getting this steak."
Oh, okay.
Whoa, okay.
Well, I was thinking it go both ways too, because I feel women say,
what? Who am I to say you don't spend your hard-earned money on me? The least I can do is give you some. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a generous person. I'm a very generous person. You know what? You don't spend this money on me. That's the least I can do.
Yeah, I'm go ahead and give you what you need.
So what does dating consist of? And I think that's my question is, what does it consist of? The women perspective and men perspective, please. I think both are different. I have a question just to kind of piggyback off her question. Can you date just one person, or are you dating multiple people?
I
think
love
And
it.
I haven't been in the dating world in 5 years, so
Okay.
long as you're open to,
Uh-huh.
long as you open with the people that you're dealing with, you can date multiple people. You know what I'm saying? Because I see people do it all the time. And so just be real about it though. The problem is you out here dating a girl, you out here dating 5 or 6 women, and the 5 or 6 women don't know you dating the other 5 or 6 women. So I'm at so you dating, 2 girls that's going to get their hair done by T. And they end up talking so great about the same guy. And I should sitting there
And
looking
I've
like,
had that happen.
right. So,
I have
you know what
had
I'm saying?
that happen.
Let me see a picture. And she done showed T the same picture she just seen 2 hours ago.
I've had that
You can
happen.
date multiple people as long as you're open about what you're doing. I don't see anything wrong with it. Because if you're dealing with somebody who doesn't want to be like number 5 on your roster, then to give them the option to opt
oh
out.
my gosh, are we exclusive? See, I think that's where that's I
So
was
I
talking to
think,
I was talking
yeah,
to my best friend the other day, and I said, for me, if I was, in her situation, she's dating, you have to date with intentions. What is your like?
Yeah.
You have to date with purpose. I think when you get to a certain age, what are we like? What are we doing? Like with me, I wanted to be married. I wanted a wife. I wanted children. I wanted a unit. I didn't want baby mamas. You know what I'm saying? I was 29. I made it this far without, you know, I had a little bit. I have 2 other kids, but that was a family unit and whatever the situation is. But I made it this far without drama. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted a solid unit. You know what I'm saying? But did you make that known to your wife? I let my wife know. Okay, so in my situation, I got married after 27 days of knowing my wife. So
wow.
I don't know if y'all want to go through
That's
my
tight. I
27
did that
days
with my
later.
first husband.
Look,
I did that with
wow.
my first husband.
Wait a minute. So
You
that
guys were young.
happen. But
You
let me,
guys were young.
yeah.
And that's the thing, but it's not easy though. I'm gonna tell y'all this because you don't know each other. Let's be real. 27 days, you don't know nothing about it. You can, because that's the thing. I was listening to MJ say, you're listening while you're on a date. So I'm telling you what I want you to hear because I want to win you over. You telling me what you want me to hear because you want to win me over.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, like that, somebody asks, you have to go with the action. Like, okay, what do you see? Like my wife knew from the jump, I'm a hard worker and I'm a go-getter. She didn't know that I am a hard worker. Like I might work too much. And we've had that conflict. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm gone for a month. Like I have to work. You want this house? You want these cars? You want this stuff? I have to work. This is what I do. Where it came to, hey, do you want me at a job? I can care less about this stuff. But it goes into what are you dating for? I let my wife know from the jump. Like, I want a wife. And my wife told me she didn't want no children. And I was like, well, I want 6 kids. And well, what we gonna do? And then before you know it, 3 months later, boom, we ready. We about to have a kid. You know what I'm saying? But it just, I don't know if I would be prepared to like be dating just multiple people. Like that's just a lot. That's my pockets ain't that deep.
Well, this is how I see it. And I think a lot of women get hurt this way, some men, but I can speak from women. When you're dating, you're dating. So that's nothing to do with a relationship. That's basically, I might meet you for coffee. I may be your friend. We may talk here and there, and we may share some time here and there, but we're not in a relationship. And I
So
think
that's dating. That is dating. Just going to
that's dating.
coffee.
Going for dinner, see you later, going to lunch,
Oh,
see you
sex
later.
is not part of the dating.
No, sex is not put
No,
unless
because why?
you're right, right. Unless you put it in there.
Where is it?
You can put it in there, but the thing is, you have to be aware that that's not dating. And I think that's where people get it mixed up at because they're thinking, like you said, from men point, sex is engaged in that dating part, right?
Yes, it
is.
is.
It definitely is.
MJ,
MJ, help me, MJ, help me
He
now.
is.
I'm gonna be real with you. So, as a dude, I'm gonna say this, and I know it's gonna sound crazy. As a dude, for us, yes, sex is involved in dating, but I don't want to date a woman who has that mindset. So you mean to tell me you before you start getting to know a nigga, y'all start sleeping together? Like I don't want to date a woman. I wouldn't be with a woman who has sex with everybody she dated, even though for me, sex is a part of dating. But like it's a double standard, I know, but it is because it's like I think like it's that soul tie. So you done gave the cat up to somebody that you now you don't want to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like that be the part that get me. So you dated this dude for a month and a half. You realized you didn't like him, but you gave him some anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. That seems a little hoish to me, bruh. That seems a little
on her part or your part? On her part or your part?
Only on her part. My part, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get in where I fit in at. You know what I'm saying?
It is a double standard. It is a double standard.
I mean, I'm listening, but that's cold. But okay.
It is a double standard, but I feel, and this is just me, when I was dating in my 20s, if you let me hit on the first night, I probably am not calling you back. I'm only calling you probably at 3:00 in the morning, and it turns straight into that.
Bruh.
What?
Hey, don't let him make you feel bad. That's my mindset too. Listen, if you give it up on the first hangout, oh, you'll never be my girlfriend for real.
Ever, because I be thinking, because you got to remember how a man thinks. A man thinks like this. If you gave it up to me, you done gave it up to
other
guys. Is you doing it just like this? And then you use that same line. Oh, I normally don't do this, but
you wanted your chicken dinner to give you the goodies on the first date.
No, I didn't say the first date. I never said the first date.
You wanted her to give it to you on that 2-piece. The third date, whatever. The third, fourth date. She's supposed to do.
Yeah, third date. Okay, where are we going? Like, is we gonna do some anatomy searching, or what we doing around this camp? You know what I'm saying? Like the third date, you know, we laughing, we talking, you laughing at all my jokes, you doing that little touch here and there. Yeah, like, you know, it don't even. I'm not saying nothing major, but you know, we gotta. You know what I'm saying? Let's something. You know what I'm saying?
Now somebody said you be careful when you laugh. Did you do
my God.
This is somebody. What somebody said?
Right, and be careful with the funny dudes. All you son is ha 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 ha. Next thing you know, you're next. I'm trying to tell you, they get you every time.
You're getting tickled out of your clothes. Huh?
But I just want to make sure that for me, from my point of view, and I think most men's point of view is you can't. I just have never liked a superficial woman. I've dated two. You know, I thought that's what I wanted. Okay, because I dated women that wasn't, and then I'm like, no, because I'm elevating in my life. I need women that can handle themselves on the front row of the game or wherever I'm at. And then it turned superficial. And I was at a wedding this weekend, and it was real crazy because I met these ladies. We was at a table. At the table we were sitting at, me and my best friend, and these ladies were in their 20s. And she was like, the first thing I asked the man is, do you have an American Express card? And I was like, does that matter? Like,
did you ask her, does she have one?
I didn't ask her because, like, for me, you can be beautiful. And I've been blessed in my life. I have nice cars. I have a nice home. You know what I'm saying? And most likely, some tables you sit at, you know, when you probably the most money at the table. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bruh, like, and I just don't like. And it goes back to the gender roles. It goes back to the gender roles. In 2024. Women are independent. My wife has a great job. There's sometimes my wife got more money than I do. And everybody knows I got a good. I was told once before from a man, all city women are superficial. That confuses me. No, superficial is you won't go on a date with me unless you go to Ruth Chris. Superficial to me is what kind of car do you drive? Well, you need to upgrade your BMW or your Honda to a BMW. Superficial to me is, oh, I only fly first class. Baby, you better get in this coach. You better get on this Spirit flight and call it a day. You know,
I'm not going. I'm going any other Frontier, JetBlue.
I ain't gonna,
Southwest. I am not getting on Soul Plane. I can't do it.
I
I'm
ain't gonna
sorry.
lie. I ain't gonna lie.
Just
Even
don't
I'm
take
too
me.
bougie.
Just don't
Even
take
I'm
me. I
too
can't do
bougie
it.
to fly
I'm not
Spirit.
getting on Spirit, but
I ain't getting on Spirit either.
but my thing
Hey,
is if
I
I
can't get on Spirit.
but the thing is
No
I've
shade to
seen
anybody who flies Spirit. I can't.
yo
all right,
now
stop.
hold on, because I've sent celebs to come to one of my events, and the only thing was a Spirit flight. Look, bro, this is all the money I got. You gonna get on the flight, help me out. They all right, this is a straight shot. As long as you ain't got no layover, you good. You know what I'm saying?
You okay?
You better get on the
You'll get
Spirit
it.
flight, and
You'll
I'm gonna
get it.
pay for your bags before, or else you're gonna be broke at the airport.
So I
Oh
want
my
to answer.
God.
I want to answer the question. What is superficial? Superficial is those. I'm not gonna say women. Those people who are just concerned about things on the outside. You know, you're worried about cars, money, jewelries, vacations, status. You know, you're worried about that type of stuff. Stuff that's nothing that's internal. You know, and one of the things that very much attracted me to my girl now is the fact that she was never into like high end stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's like I don't want you to spend money on bags and clothes. I'd rather spend that money on a trip and make a memory. You know, so why buy a $3,000 handbag when we can have a bomb ass week vacation somewhere for half that price together? You know, building memories, and that to me means a lot more than buying you anything that's expensive. And so you have a lot of people, right? And I'm not even gonna say women anymore because these niggas is trifling too, just as much as these women are. These
I was
niggas
about to
trifling.
say.
You got a lot of people who are out there trying to convince somebody that they need to be able to afford a lifestyle that you can't afford yourself. Now, as a man, because I've dealt with women in the past, I've had women talk about like I asked them, you know, chicking it, chatting with her. This is back in the day. Me and my homeboy had a 2-2. We had a big ass 2-2 apartment. You know what I'm saying? It was very nice, very big. But she was like, "Oh, I don't mess with people who don't have their own place." I said, "I do have my own place. I live with my homeboy. We rent was like $1,900. We split it." She was like, "Well, you don't have your own place."
Who wants to pay that by themselves? Black
I
people better get it together and look at these other races. They all live together.
I was just like, so
Yeah.
you don't want to come over
Makes
because
more sense.
my roommate might be home. She was like, well, what kind of apartment? I was like, don't worry about it, because you asking too many questions. Like, bro, is you gonna kick it or not? You know what I'm saying? But it's like I didn't have my own place. But I'm like, and I was like, nigga, you live with your grandma. Like, you don't even have your own place. Are you serious? You know what I'm
But
saying?
she got standards at the grandma's house, huh?
Right. You know what? I say this to a lot of women, and I'm one of the type of person I'm always gonna get, especially being a man, right? I'm as a black man, I'm as a man in general, I'm always gonna ride for the boys. You know how women say I'm a girl's girl? Well, I'm a guy's guy. And I get on women all the time because there's a lot of women you won't date a broke man, but you'll date somebody else's man. That's crazy work.
This is true.
That's
Be the
crazy
side
work
chick.
to
You
me.
got that right. You are
That's
right.
crazy. So let me tell you something.
You're
You
right.
won't date a man that's living with his mama, but you'll date a man that's living with his wife. That's wild.
Ooh,
That's
that's
wild.
good. Ooh, that needs to be a t-shirt.
My thing is this is I understand to have standards, but again, if you're dating with purpose, your first thing in your first month came, how much is your 401k? How much is your, you know what I'm saying? Like with me, again, I don't know if I said it on the air. My big thing with my wife was kind of like what MJ said. My wife didn't carry Louis bags. My wife wasn't rocking red bottoms. Now people see her like, oh, she got on red bottom. That's really still me. She be like, babe, why did you just waste $1,000 on me some shoes? We could have went and took the kids. Like my wife says every year for her birthday, let's just make a memory. Let's go here. Because we're at a point, even being married, we still have to date each other. You get where I'm coming from? We slow down now because we got 2 kids under 2, and again,
Oh,
like,
precious.
yeah, we got 2 under 2, but the issue is making sure superficial. My wife was never that woman. You know what I'm saying? Never, oh, well, I have to have my nails done. I have to have these lashes. And nails these days is $100. Like back in
Not
the
even
day.
$100. You go to the right person, they be $200-$300.
Listen.
I was like, bro, listen, I've had my thing. I have this thing. I ain't paying for no woman hairdo because my haircut $45. You hear me? My haircut.
When I went to the barbershop 2 weeks ago,
I am not spending $300 on some damn hair for you. And my haircut $45.
bro, I was
Get outta
tripping
here.
a couple weeks ago because I went to the barbershop and it was that he had shaved my head bald because I just was kind of lazy. I'm like, okay, I got a show coming up, do my beard, shave my head. When he got done, that man said $40. $40 for what? And he was like, that's how much haircuts are now. Mind you, my wife's, she get her hair installed or whatever. They $450. $400? What are you doing? And like I tell her, you need to keep this forever. You know what I'm saying? All these
Funny.
You need to make it a dread weave.
Do you think the requirements are race related or culture related? I do believe that lots of countries don't have these discussions. I do believe, and y'all gonna be mad at me, I do believe that Black people are the hardest on their own people, especially when it comes to dating.
Right.
Black people are the only people that will require you to have an 800 credit score, knowing your credit score is 400. Black people are the only ones is like they have this unrealistic expectation. But then, and I know
I got one better than that for you. I don't think it's all culture because if you look at all our professional football and basketball players who run up on them when they first sign.
White girls.
I got an opinion. I got an opinion for that.
Any other race but us. Yeah. And they ain't checking for us either. Unless they were high school sweethearts or something.
I got an opinion on that, and a lot of people ain't gonna like that. I had a conversation a while ago. And you want to know why a lot of these athletes dating white women? Because white women out there helping them build it. I'm promising you this. There's a lot of I will say this. They're the women that they run into, right? The white woman, first thing they come out of us, listen, let's make you a household name. I can promise you, some of the Black women they running into talk about what can you do for me, and you got these other people coming into you like, hey. Let's make this great. Now, I'm not gonna say all, because I hate when people try to generalize like people. Like, oh, Black women this. You done met every Black woman in the world? No. So shut that shit up. I hate when people say that. But I promise you this. A lot of those white women that those men been dealing with, they was dealing with them before they got money. And then took their money when they divorced them. Hey, that's
they helped them before they got that, but they took them. Look at Tiger Woods. Look at all of them. Who went away with the white bunny? Who just really made it?
Okay, but Tiger Woods got caught cheating with like 14 different chicks, though. So
it didn't matter. He was cheating with her. That's what I'm saying. But you have to look at what it is you like. What I do like about you, MJ Skywalker and Mr. 180, you guys got with mates that what gelled with what your values and your morals and things were. You did not get with women who were those kind of women. So you can't generalize it when you know what you like and why you're willing to pay and invest in that. Now, I do have a question for you, Mr. 180. Now, why you can't pay $450 for your wife's weave, but you'll pay $2,000 for them Christian Louboutin? Why?
Every wig my wife weave, wig, whatever she got, every one of them that she's got, I paid for. You know what I'm saying? If she give me and say she want it, my wife know I'm gonna get it. I might complain. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, I might complain because it's just a little bit like for me, it's like for me because I'm married to a sister, and I love. Let me put this out there. I love Black women. Okay. There's some things that I do not like about Black women, the stereotypical stuff that Black women have put on themselves. There's a lot of things I don't care for, but I love sisters. Being now, my wife has hit me with, do you want me to go natural since this is too much? Nah, I'm good. Let's go ahead and you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Go do what you do. Come back, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's just my thing is this also though with my wife, and this goes back to what MJ was saying. My wife has come around to we're a unit. We have to elevate each other. You can't just expect. Now, my wife does know, oh, my husband gonna figure it out, but you can't just expect me to keep dropping 450. Like, okay, hey, you got it. Hey, I got it. My wife would tell me, hey, I got 250 on it. Can you drop 200 on my, yeah, go do your thing. You know what I'm saying? But it comes to
It's
a
a give and
point
take. It's a balance. That's a
where we got
relationship. And
right.
that's
We
a
got to
marriage.
work
It's a
together.
balance. Yeah.
A lot of them white women, the white women that are with these athletes, they're agents. They're helping. You know what I'm saying? They are making it seem like they're helping them to better their career. A lot of
I
them
have
white
dated
women are.
several mixed men whose white mamas
Damn.
was dating Jimi Hendrix and all them back in the 70s and 60s and had them black kids, and they white mamas and families told them, if
Oh.
you be with that black family, you will not get your inheritance, and left my ex-boyfriends out in the cold, homeless, mixed, and everything. So when brothers be trying to act like they do this, they invest in you, they investing in your wee-wee. They like that fun time. They like your weed and having a good time and fun. But
No,
when it
it
comes
ain't.
to real life issues and living in this society that we call America, America, KKK, they are not going to want to deal with you and your kids and your family or anything else. I have witnessed it. I have experienced it. I'm telling you, that's not the case. Not in every scenario. So I don't like when brothers say that them white girls got y'all back. No, they got your wee-wee. And if that's what you want, that's what you're going to get. You want a mixed kid? You want a mixed kid? You want her to climb on your stuff?
Well, hey,
that's what she got.
Hey, T, I'll tell
telling
you
you.
another thing. I'll tell you another thing. It ain't just the white women. It's also the black dudes. There's a lot of black dudes that don't want black kids either. There's a lot of black dudes out there that want them mixed kids. And again, that's probably, look at it like this, right? Look at it like this, right? Besides like LeBron James, when you sit here and look at a lot of these athletes and look at their kids, they always some light-skinned kids.
But wait. See,
always some light-skinned kids.
But this is the thing.
Okay, look.
Wait.
Let's come back. I'm gonna do y'all like I do my group. Let's come back to this show. That's another show.
That's a whole nother topic.
And I'm sure, that's because that'll shut some stuff down.
Another topic.
Y'all heating a lot of people up right now.
They asking all the questions.
Steph Powder came back to back. She done came with laws, the Jim Crow law. She ready. She with it. But we're just talking about dating tonight, okay? So let's just come back to dating. But in general, I'm just saying in general, because a lot of people don't know what dating is, and I don't care what race it is. They really don't have a clue. Some things they really don't know. They don't know that really when you're dating your options. You're seeing what's out there. You're not like Mr. 180 said, you ain't just going to have sex with everybody. Or like my nephew say, I don't want nobody to have sex with everybody and come and be my woman. That's not happening. So, but before we end tonight, and I promise y'all I'll have y'all back on because y'all done got folks started because Miss Powell, she went with laws and rules and everything. She ready for the ish tonight. But before we go, I want to know what are the 3 game breakers for you to date someone? What are the 3 game breakers? What for sure tells you, okay, I can go on this date with this person, or I may want another date. I'll say it that way, because I've been on some lousy dates that once I left, I blocked their number.
Can you give me a definition of what a lousy date is? What do you mean? Like, what is a lousy date?
You really gotta
know. What are 3 deal
breakers?
Yeah. Where you just say, you know what? I'll see you again. Because I believe, like, after every day, you don't want to see those people again. I'm going to tell you something else that I used to do. I used to have dates in the daytime, like noon for lunch. Mm-hmm. Why?
That means they ain't got no job.
Huh?
That means they ain't got no job. These people...
No. They had jobs. They had jobs. But that meant that I wasn't obligated. You see what I'm saying? I could still go on a date, about 1 or 2, sit there with them, have my date, laugh, giggle, whatever, eat, go about my business.
Okay. So
because it's during the day, y'all don't have like day sex? There's no such thing as day sex.
No, you know what? Have that yet. No. No, you still no. Because see, the thing is, dating doesn't mean sex. That's what we're trying.
A turn off is when a man can't afford to date, let alone build a life with. again, that gets kind of shallow. If you would have met me before I became Mr. 180, before I got my first contract, I didn't have no money. I was broke. So that means you can't go out with me to go get my 2-piece and a biscuit on Tuesday for 99 cents. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me because I can afford, no, I can afford, I got $10. I got $10. 5 of this need to go into gas. You know, let's be real. Like, I've been broke before. I'm not even gonna cap on y'all. You
we
know
all
what
been broke
now.
I'm financially challenged now, but I do not want to go on your 2-piece,
Am I 50?
99
No,
cent
but the thing
dinner
is,
date.
but even at 50, people go through things. You know, it's 2024. Have you seen this economy? Milk is, I have 2 kids under 2. That thing of milk is $47. Diapers are $36 a box. Okay, $100 if I got paid. Let's do the math. $15 an hour, 10 hours is $150. I can't afford to do nothing else.
You need a better job.
Or you need 2 jobs. You need something.
Okay, then that means I can't go on a date with you because I'm always working.
Hey,
work.
I say this and then I answer Mr. Roberta's question. Even as a dude, I do feel like you need to be in a certain financial place to be out here trying to date too, bro. Because it's like if you got $10 in your pocket trying to take a chick on a date, bro, your priorities need to be your money. Because that means that $10 coming from somewhere. So you need to get your priorities straight, and then you can worry about dating.
I can't date if I'm broke. So you saying
no,
I can't date if I'm broke?
No, and same thing with women. You can't ask a nigga to take you on a date, and you can't afford to take yourself out on a date.
So do you believe we should split the bill? That's all I'm asking.
It sound like y'all
no 50-50. No.
There's no 50-50.
At the beginning.
MJ, am I splitting the bill?
It sounds like you need to be splitting the shift. Both of y'all need to be working overtime.
Auntie,
work habit.
I'm Roberta. Are we splitting the bill? I'm Roberta. Are we splitting the bill?
No, I'm not for. I honestly don't believe you should split the bill. I don't think that should come to y'all as friends later on. I don't believe women should take men places and pull out their money. I think that I'll tell you this. I had a good man tell me this. When we are out, don't pull your money out. Because it makes me feel this type of way.
I feel like a woman shouldn't pay. A woman shouldn't pay until you've established some type of relationship.
That's right.
But y'all just said dating. Nah, y'all just threw me that. The definition of dating was something else, and then now you saying, oh, well, it can't be 50-50. If the definition ain't the definition I'm setting, you need to pay for your half. You just said dating was just talking.
You and your wife can 50-50. You just agreed on that $250 for her hair, and she agreed. That's because that's your wife.
Y'all together, y'all got
dating, and you're in the dating pool.
But if you say
so, when I first met my wife and we went on our first date at a restaurant, my wife told me, "You're not paying for my food. I'm paying for my own." Like, I ain't gonna lie, it turned me on more to like want to do more stuff for her because it was like, okay, this is the independent chick, but let me show you, I'm really that guy. I really can afford this whole restaurant, really, and shut this whole thing. I put everybody up out of here. You know what I'm saying? But I played the game with her. Hey, I'm gonna cash app you. I was like, nah, I'm good, mama. I got this. You know what I'm saying? I do agree if you can't afford it all. I do believe this as men. If you can't afford the whole ticket, you shouldn't go. But I'm old school. But I don't believe that
I don't think it's old school, because just think about what you just said. How did you feel, and how would you have felt if she would have said, "No, I'm paying it"?
She would have said that she was paying for the whole date. I would have been like, "Oh dang, okay, I got me a boss chick." I'm different though. Like, I would have been like, "Okay, a boss chick, you don't got to," but I would have pulled my American Express out, and if she would have played that game with me, if she would have paid for it, you know what I'm saying? Women only independent to dudes they don't like. Ooh.
I love Jody. We gotta get off of here. 3 game breakers for the date. Your date that would say, "Okay, I want to see you again." 3 things that could happen, that did happen, or that you said you said your wife offered and she wasn't picky. 3 things just about a date that you went on that was really good that you would go back
She
on?
pray over the food. I'm a church kid. I love the Lord. So if she pray over her food before she eat it, okay, there's somebody that might pray for me. You know what I'm saying? So I like that. And she wasn't too picky.
Okay.
Yes, it was 27 days before I married her. I met her November the 30th. We got married December 27th. Fact check me. You can look me up on Google.
If we can't laugh, we ain't laughing, ain't gonna be no second date. If I might ask you straight up, now, are you going on a date with me because you like me, or you just trying to get back at What's the Face? Cause why you here? Why you here? You just
rebound, no rebound, yeah.
Hey, yeah, you on a date with me
no
because you like
rebounding,
me,
yeah.
or you trying to piss somebody off? Which one is it? Right.
Yeah.
So if we can't laugh, I'm on some rebound, trying to get back at some stuff, and honestly, if you can't show an interest in anything that I like when we talking, then them 3 deal breakers for me.
Okay.
I feel like Mr. Skywalker. I don't like cheap. I'm not saying frugal or being in your budget. I can't stand cheap ass people. I don't care if you're a man, a woman, a dog. I am not saying spend all your money on me at this time, but just being cheap just to be cheap, I can't stand it. That's a deal breaker. Cheap men who keep talking about their ex-wives or baby mamas or exes and wine.
Don't you hate that?
I can't stand whiners. And then number 3, men who have no initiative or no get-go, like get up and be like, okay, I got this kind of job today, but babe, I'm working towards this. This is what I'm trying to do. I don't need your help. I just need you to support me. Like, just support her, be supportive. Not he need my money and hold his hand and shit, but just I'm there to support him. And then so I don't like that. That is just, I'll just be turned off completely. Oh, and hygiene, most definitely. No, most definitely. If I got underarm, if I got my own issue, you can't have my issues. Like if I got taco meat hair down there, you can't have taco meat up here. You need to relax that or shave that or something. We can't have the same affliction. I will shut down. I will shut all the way. Like I'm turned off.
A little Miami Vice taco meat on it.
Yeah, that taco meat. Okay. Cover it up.
Well, I enjoyed you guys tonight. I knew it was going to be a good time. So you guys made my Tuesday. I really appreciate you all showing up, pulling up, and put it all on red. I had Keisha said you guys need a part 2. So once I get that together, I will be asking you guys. I know MJ and Mr. 180, they always give us some.
They ready, huh?
And yeah. And Miss T, she was ready for y'all. So
I love them. They're so fun, so fun. I love that you guys found your person. That's the main thing in life, is your person. Not what everybody else is doing or what you like. That's the bomb thing. So to hear you guys talk very beautiful about your women, that's tight.
Yeah.
Your mates, excuse me, whatever that is. Yeah, that's tight. That's what you want in life.
She was gonna whoop my ass if I ain't say something nice.
That is hilarious, and I like her, and I like your wife.
My wife done walked in my office 3 times.
That's correct. You better be saying that. I like both of them. I love it.
I don't want no smoke. So
this is correct. You did what you were supposed to do. You extinguished the smoke. Hey, before it even started.
Our 1-year anniversary was today, so I want my gift tomorrow. So I'm gonna act like I got some damn sense.
So guys, y'all want to tell everybody where they can meet, where they can follow you at, where they can catch up with you at before we get off?
The most time,
no, ma'am. I'll be on part 2, and then I'll maybe have some stuff together. No one needs to follow me on nothing right now.
Listen, everybody.
No. I'm not as advanced as y'all.
And she in incognito mode.
Yes. That should be my name. That's what I'm gonna put up.
Look, MJ, the next time we see her, she's gonna have on a different hair. She gonna
have on a different wig and everything. She's gonna be a totally different person.
Next time it's gonna be different. It'll be different. Listen,
everybody, y'all can go on to Google and type in RTJ Jenkins on Google.
I'm not on a dating site. I'm not on a dating.
180life.com, 180lyfe.com. That's all you got to do to follow me. RTJ Jenkins on Facebook, 180life_180 show on Instagram. I thank everybody for tuning in. I really did enjoy everybody. Again, you can go on Google RTJ Jenkins and just Google me. You'll see who I am. I pops up. I promise I'm Googleable. Y'all see the 180life.com. All right. Appreciate y'all.
All right. MJ?
You can find me MJ Skywalker on Facebook and Instagram. Come in, have a laugh, get to know a brother, come hang out. Saturdays, 9:30 a.m. Saturdays for the Family Talk Barbecue, man. Come hang out, have fun. MJ Skywalker on all platforms.
All right. And peace and love.
Don't follow me on anything right now. I'll see you guys on part 2. Thank you,
All
Miss
right.
Roberta.
Thank you.
Walker and all that. I'll be ready next time.
All right.